Hello, all you hardcores out there. How are we doing? It's Russ here from Poker's Corner and still the biggest gob in sport. We're just waiting for Lee to join us for his debut. So we'll see what he's about. He's not one of these bottlers who says they're going to come on and then loses his arsehole. So we're going to see, aren't we? We're going to see. Uh, so it's all good. I've just been watching a video from Izzy Asif, Hughie Fury's promoter, saying he had a shattered hand and a shattered fist, whatever. Why fight then if you've got a shattered fist? So, oh, it looks like Lee's bottling it. Oh, what can you do? What do you mean you're trying to? You just click on the link I've sent you, mate. This is what you're up against when it comes down to crunch to lose their arseholes. Uh, So Izzy says he had a shattered fist and Peter Fury don't bullshit. Okay. Well, how did Hughie pass a medical the day before to fight if he's got a broken hand? I don't believe there were a broken hand. No trainer worth his salt would put anybody in the ring with a broken hand. So let's see the x-rays. Or let's see somebody come out and admit that Hughie can't pull the trigger no more and he's ponderous because he's been inactive. His tools are not sharp, are they really? In my opinion, is technically a butter knife trying to cut through a steak. That's the bottom line. So, all right. So it is in it. See Spencer Fearon, not Spencer Fearon, Spencer Oliver Jug Ears. Spencer Fearon's doing interview after interview after interview, isn't he? But Jug Ears, oh my God. Saying he can't stand drug cheats. They should be banned for life. And then yesterday he sat with his arm around Jarrell Miller on a sofa, high-fiving and laughing and joking with Jarrell Miller, the biggest drug cheat in boxing, at the side of Dillian White, the can man. Anybody who wants it can get it. Dylan White's legal advisors come out and said no talks are in place for Hughie Fury versus Dylan White. Dylan White said the same thing, said Hughie's been hit too much. Hughie's promoters just come out and said, no, there ain't any talks, but it's a fight I'd like to make. So, in other words, they're talking amongst themselves about fighting Dylan. But that don't mean it's in talks, does it? But it's convenient when you're going on TalkSport for a bit of hype, and it's all knackers. That to me is bullshit. And I call bullshit out. So when that ice breaks, I'll be waiting. Nobody's safe on here in boxing from me. Even people that I get on with have known years. Shouldn't come out with rubbish like that. Oh, in talks, in talk. Load of shit. Load of rubbish. Absolute pony. But what can you do? So, it is what it is. But wait, we'll sack it with Lee because it looks like it's too much for him on his debut. This is what happens, you see, when you give people a debut, they go missing. Oh, I can't log on. Can't. How simple can it be to click on a link? Unbelievable. So, what do I think about Fabio Wardley against Jarrell Miller? I think it's a good fight for Fabio Wardley, but why should Jarrell Miller get a chance like that to earn money in a stadium fight? Lo and behold, we know, don't we, really? We know why he's getting the chance because he's managed by Spencer Brown, who's got Bricktop's hero. Spencer Brown, who couldn't put Mickey Theo and John Fury on, but we're running around saying it's done, it's done. Too many fights are done deals. I keep seeing that Fury Joshua's a done deal. No, it ain't. Fury's on the piss. So you can forget that. Uh, People are saying that David Adler is going to keep his British title, but he's got a rematch Jamie JKV. What do I think to that? Yeah, that's probably about right. Doesn't matter if he keeps it. It's the referee's mistaking on his part, but the referee, Ron Kearney, he's now saying, didn't say break. Yes, you did. And you also were a judge in the fight after. But nobody's allowed to question these people, are they? We need to see Roberto Smith come out and do an interview regarding what happened. That's all we want. That is all we want. But obviously, the big news at the moment is the five videos I've just put out. The two-parter with Ryan and the three-parter with Aberdeen Andy, who's not from Aberdeen. That's the big noise at the moment for Porky's Corner, and that's the reason why the vileness is in the comment section and the vileness is in the emails. But that's what my channel thrives on. We tell it straight. That's what we do. We don't have any BS. BS is like what you've just heard there. Hughie, we're in talks with Dylan White. No, you weren't, Hughie. Right? No, they weren't. Or Juggy is Oliver. I can't stand drug cheats. They should be ran out of the sport and banned for life. Then you've got your arm around Jarrell Miller. These people are chameleons, right? And comedians as well. Bit like Bricktop and Eddie Hills. So it is what it is, isn't it? Teaming up to take Turkey and Dana on. Should we give the Cobra a shout out for giving me a shout out in his Joe Gallagher interview on Frotch on Fighting? Uh, I'm going to give him a little shout out, but not a big one because you can't offer me to go on your channel and say you'll come on my channel and then cock off because you want to get back in with that lot. That don't work with me. Porky, this is from Jonathan. He emails me every day. Porky, what do you think about Tony Bellew saying he will come back and he knows his price? He's telling Darren Barker, Matchroom's in-house PR guy, he's telling Darren Barker that he's already knocked back 1.6 million and he knows his value. Why, what value are you, Tony? You've never took a belt off a champion and you're not a big ticket seller. Just a bit like Hughie, really, innit? Really, somebody's just said to me in comment section. Let's see if I can find it here. Oh, he's sworn thing, so it'll be held, won't it? Somebody said in comment section, why can't Hughie get a TV deal? Well, it's pretty simple, really, because Hughie's the big noise at the moment, isn't he? He's broken hand, whether it's broke or not. Hughie's style's not very entertaining, is it? Right? He don't let his right hand go, don't do tickets, and he's unengaging commercially not viable. So if you were a car salesman, how would you sell a car if it were like Hughie to me? Or if you were a salesman as a boxing manager, how would you sell Hughie to a TV platform? It's going to be hard work, innit? Only thing Hughie's got going for him now is his second name and he's Tyson's cousin. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. I know it's harsh, but if it were anybody else, we wouldn't let him off the hook, would we? Now, if you're ponderous and you're struggling with Dan Garber, 40-year-old, that's where you're at. So it is what it is. We don't want to make it all about Hughie and blasting him, but we have to tell it straight. Let's see the x-rays of this hand. It's not rocket science. They're no bullshit team, aren't you? Show us them x-rays. Because it never happened. Can't pull the trigger, that's it. No trainer has sent the kid out with a broken hand to fight. If they did and he had one hand, they know it's an easy fight, don't they? So they're taking piss out fans. Either way, it's pretty embarrassing. But Izzy's cleared it up now, and I do know Izzy. So what can you do? So Sam Jones, where are you hiding? Are you in the same hole as Big John Fury? Because we can't find you anywhere. Where are you, Sam Jones? MIA, missing in action. All right. No. Should Joe Joyce retire? That's from David. Yeah, he should. He's shot to bits. 40-year-old in September is finished. No, that's all right, really. Well, thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment and sharing the videos. We've got Bob on tonight and Jerry. All right. 2 3-parters, so 6 videos we're going out later. Bob and Jerry. Go on, pop, pop, bang. Go on, booyaka.